One of the biggest recurring themes throughout this second Trump administration has been, of course, the meme, "I never thought leopards would eat my face," said the person voting for leopards eating people's faces party. So we have watched as these MAGA folks across the United States who voted for bad things to happen to other people whine and cry and piss and moan when the bad things start happening to them because they only wanted others to hurt, not themselves. That brings us to a question from Puerto Rican President Jimmy, who asks, when this is all over, how do we deal with the fact that millions of people who live in our country tried to cause serious harm to millions of others? How do we coexist as one nation? And how long do you think MAGA as an ideology will outlive Trump? To answer the last half of that question first, MAGA dies with Trump. It will be buried in the grave with him. A cult cannot exist without the figurehead. Once the figurehead is gone, the cult is over. So, and it is a cult. It's not a political movement. It's not an ideology. It's a cult. So when he goes, so too goes MAGA. It's dead forever. Thank God. Now, the second thing is, how do we exist with these other individuals? And that's a tough question. It's a question that, to be perfectly honest, I don't have a clear answer for it. But in order to get to an answer, let's understand it, right? Republicans run on culture war issues to try to convince people that the bad things happening in your life are because of these other groups of people, not Republican politicians, not corporations, but these other minority groups of people. That's why your life sucks. So we, if you put me in office, will punish the people who I'm telling you are making your life worse. So we get tens of millions, maybe sometimes hundreds of millions, well, not quite, but anyway, tens of millions of voters who are voting with the express intent of causing harm to another demographic. It could be the LGBTQ community, it could be immigrants, it could be Black people, it could be Muslims. You know, we've seen it all. In just this century, we've seen it all. But there's always the others. And if you vote for me, I'll harm them. I'll get rid of them. I'll make them pay for what they've allegedly done to you. So we have these tens of millions of people that are voting based on hate. Their vote is not necessarily to make their lives better, but to make the lives of other people worse. How do we change that? I think that is a great question that, again, I don't know that I'm equipped to answer it, but we do need to understand that. Those people in your office, the people you pass in the grocery store, some of them, depending on where you are, maybe a lot of them, voted based on others' harm. Are those the kind of people we want to be friends with? Are those the kind of people we want to work with? And I think, for me, obviously, the answer is hell effing no. I don't want those people in my life. So to the extent that you can, yes, we have to coexist with the people in the grocery store. Yeah, we may be locked into a job, but that doesn't mean we interact with them. Isolate them. Make them feel as lonely as they voted to be. And then maybe in their isolation, they'll have moments of self-reflection and realize, wait a minute, maybe I am a piece of crap. Maybe I am the a-hole. Probably not going to happen with most of them, but some of them, sure. So my solution, which is not, the best solution out there, I'll give you that, but isolate these people. Do not interact. Make them live alone with their thoughts and the consequences of their actions.